Hey, what's going on there everyone? Today's video showcase is going to be covering wandering trades. Essentially, this allows you to customize the trade options of the wandering trader villager, and you can do it all in game with a built-in editor, which is fantastic. So I think there's one up here I just saw. Yeah, there he is. So this applies to natural spawning mobs. So if we go ahead and right click on him, we can see, hey, these are the various trades that we can get, and these are the custom skull textures that you can actually trade to get it. So basically decoration blocks, which is really cool, and you can customize all this full aspect of the trades, which is so cool, guys. So let's go ahead and showcase how you can do that. Today's video sponsor is the Songoda Marketplace, and if you are looking for any type of unique or custom plugin for your Minecraft server, there is quite a bit of selection over there, so make sure you guys go check them out using the link down in the description, and you can find some great plugins for your server. So this plugin does work on versions 1.14 through 1.17, so perfect for your latest versions of Minecraft. The main command is /wt, and we can just do the help menu here, and that is your base syntax that we're going to be doing. So we can actually see the default stuff, so we can go ahead and do the wt edit. So if we do wt edit, so in our configuration here, we have an example one, we have hermit heads, as well as the micro blocks. So if we go ahead and click on this, as you see, we have 4 different ones in here, and this is included by default. So we can see this lore example. So this will actually be like a god axe, so we can actually trade glass, and we don't have to have any second ingredient, and then we can trade it for this god axe, which is pretty nice, and it has a very nice hex color codes there, as you can see. And we can go ahead and cancel that. But if we also see the micro blocks, so we have an emerald for the first one, packed ice for the second, and then you get some more packed ice decoration block. So that is how that works. So very cool stuff. And if we go back here, we can see the hermit heads, and these are all the people associated with Hermitcraft. You guys might know that popular server there. And then here is basically the decoration blocks, and there's quite a bit of them, so there's a lot in here, but it's really cool because you can customize all of this, which is amazing. So let's go ahead and actually make our own trade. So let's go ahead and add this, and this will be the name for our new config. I'm going to call this YT. Then we need to confirm it. So once we have it confirmed, here is the first trade. So if we go ahead and click on this, this is by default. So it gives us a dirt, and then the second ingredient, and then here it's going to equal, and it's going to give us dirt. So in here we have our trade name. So this is just generated by default. And if you want to have an experience reward, you can do that. Or you can also set the max value. So say we want to make this max use a little bit higher. So I'm going to set this to, let's go with 5. So essentially, once we confirm that, we can go ahead and actually trade this 5 times before it basically cancels itself out. And so let's say we want to trade 2 emeralds here. We can actually drag the item in here. So our first one is going to be an emerald, and then we can also drag something else in here as well. So say you put like nether boots if you want it in there. So we can actually go ahead and put netherite boots, and then this is going to give us a crossbow. Alright, so all you have to do is just add the various items for your recipe, and this one can actually be blank, so you can actually take it back out and that will be blank. So this one is optional, but I'm going to go ahead and leave it in there. So then our trade is going to be emerald plus netherite boots is going to give us a crossbow. And then we need to make sure we save that. So once we have saved that, there we go. There is our first trade completed. Now we can actually make a new trade here. So let's go ahead and make a new trade, and we can go ahead and make sure we need to name it. Alright, so once we name this, I'm just going to call this crate key trade. Alright, so that is going to be our specific value. And what I'm going to be doing in this one is we can actually trade a netherite sword, and the second ingredient is going to be just nothing, and we can actually give them a crate key in return for the specific reward. And this one, I want the max value to be 1 because I don't want them to keep on getting a whole bunch of crate keys. And then you can also set the experience reward right here. So let's go ahead and save that. So these are the 2 rewards that we have just made for the trades. And down over here we can edit the specific settings. So we want to enable this, so make sure you click that. And then if you want the rewards to be randomized or not, that is up to you. And if a trader has this menu, if you want them to be invincible or not. and then you also have a random amount. So depending on what you have set up, say you have like 10 rewards, but you only want to show like maybe 3 of them. So this is where you can set up random value. Currently I only have 2, so I actually want to set the value to 2, so that way it's going to be a little bit better. So here is like a range example, as you can see. So it could be, you know, anywhere between 0 to 5, but for this one I'm just going to set it to 2. So that is how you can set up the random amounts. And then you can also set up a chance. I'm just going to leave it at 0. And then here's a custom name, so we can set a custom name here, and we'll just say YT Trader. Alright, so we can go ahead and say that, and yes, let's go ahead and save. So those are our specific configurations that we have set up. So we can actually go back here. So here are the different types of ones. We have our 2 rewards, so let's go ahead and actually use some commands to summon this one. So now we can actually summon that specific villager using our menu that we just made. So we can use the summon command, and we're going to be using YT, and we're going to spawn in our specific location here. So let's go ahead and do that. So there is our specific example. So if we go ahead and right click, as you see, here is our custom trades that we have made. So both of them do show up because we did set it to that specific amount. So here is our 2 emeralds. We can have 2 emeralds, and netherite boots will give us a crossbow, as well as a netherite sword. So I'm going ahead and give myself a netherite sword here. We'll place it in the first trade, and there we go. That is actually our CSGO crate key, which is fantastic. And we did set the amount to just 1, so that way it did go away. So let me go ahead and give myself netherite boots here instead. Boots, and we'll give myself 1, and hey, come back here, I'm not done trading with you yet. So we can go ahead and put in 2 emeralds, we can go ahead and put in our netherite boots, and there we go guys, we have got our crossbow. And it did not X out of it because we did set that to 5, so that is the limit that we can actually trade, which is really awesome. So this is such a cool feature, guys. I actually do like this because it definitely brings a more unique aspect to survival and SMP servers, which is perfect for your players. Your players will definitely love this. And this could even be used as a custom like trading economy if you want it to just specifically be that, which would be pretty cool. So a few other commands here. So if you want to spawn a specific another one, so we could do the example, and we can give a specific skin, so we can get the taiga, and then we can set up a specific type. So we can do, let's do like the mason, and we'll spawn him in this specific area, and there we go. And there we go. If we click on this, as we saw from the beginning, 3 glass is going to give us this god axe. So let me go ahead and give myself some glass here. As you see, he is holding it, which is actually really cool because it does give you a preview. So we can go ahead and do that, and there we go guys, we have got our amazing god axe, which is incredible. So really amazing features here guys. I do actually really enjoy this, and you can change and edit as many things as you want. As you did see, we did add crate keys, so you could add custom items in here for trading. You make it a little bit more of a unique experience. But anyways, that is sort of the basics of this plugin. You guys can mess around with this because it is very easy to set up, and it works amazing. So make sure you guys go download it. It is free. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.